Okay, so about this dream that I had last night, we're waking up this morning. So, first, I'll tell you that I couldn't understand why I had a dream about this certain person when it's been like forever many years. It was a guy back in like my elementary days or my middle school days. Um, what made me think of the dream is I seen something come up of that guy D4vd whatever. I don't know who do this. But I seen it come up on my online. So I read the story, and as soon as I seen that his name was actually David, it made me remember my dream. Okay, so I'll tell you about the dream and I'll tell you why the name is significant. So I dreamt that I saw my family members, like my mother, my father, my niece. I can't remember if my sister was there or not. But yeah, it started out as like we were headed to the mall, and it was like two of my longtime exes. One I wasn't really concerned about, but the other one, whose name was David, I was all like, oh, I want to sit by him. And he was like real significant in the dream. Like I seen his face clearly. It was like we were hanging out. We were headed to the mall with my family. And also we got back to like I don't even know where we was, but we were all like sitting in a front room in a house somewhere, and I saw my ex best friend and her baby daddy, and then there was like this random girl sitting on the floor, and my ex friend's baby daddy was like picking on her, being disrespectful to her, real rude. Hold on. Okay, I gotta go quick. He was like being real rude to this girl that was sitting on the floor. She was some random girl. I didn't even know her. She was just, I don't know. She looked at like Asian to me, but she could have been a different race, and I'll tell you why I feel that. But he was picking on her, and the guy David was there, like next to me, and my ex best friend was sitting next to her baby daddy. He was just talking so much stuff about her, and I was trying to, stand up for her. And then I woke up. So I was like, what do that mean? What? I just let it go because I thought it was so stupid. Why would I be dreaming about? Well, I know I always dream about my family, my ex friends, my exes, or whatever, but this scenario was weird, and it was just so much about this guy David. Well, when I seen that dude D4 whoever VD or whatever, the dude that murdered the young girl, um or being charged with it allegedly, or however you want to say it, but I'm trying to say that I feel like he did it, and God put it in my dream to dream about him because I saw that his name was David, and that's what made my dream come back to me because it was about this dude David so heavy. And so I read the story about the dude and how he was messing with the girl, and then her body ended up in his trunk. That was his car, whatever. And so I'm like, dang, are you trying to tell me in my dream that he did it? Hold on. He did it. And so the girl that I seen sitting on the floor being disrespected was a Hispanic girl, not Asian. I thought she was Asian in my dream, but she could as well been Hispanic. And then the dude because the article that I read was like, yeah, he couldn't have cut her body up, dismembered it by herself. He must have had help. So in the dream, it was another dude disrespecting that girl, or a girl, the girl that I thought was Asian that could possibly be Hispanic in my dream. And his name was Marcus. So if you guys are looking for, or you guys, I don't know who watching this video, but if they looking for someone else that was involved with this dude, David, it could possibly be somebody named Marcus. I don't know. He was the one picking on her in the dream, and then the dream kept being about David. And so that was crazy. But when I read the story and stuff, the dream just popped back in my head. So it must have been meant for me to link the dream with this dude and know that he is guilty And so is this other man Marcus that was with him, or whoever? I don't know. It doesn't have to be Marcus, but that was the man in the dream that was picking on her. So I guess we'll see when it come out. But that's so crazy. Like, I don't pick up on those celebrities or nothing. It's usually just my family. But, or it could be also that, I'm picking up on that he's guilty or whatever, and the people that I saw in my dream, my family, my exes, my ex-friends, they're also guilty. That's why they were there too. I don't know. I'm just trying to put the pieces together and analyze this dream, but it's heavy on this David man. So it's got to be some truth to what the cops got him. They're charging him. So they must got the evidence that he did it. And with me dreaming that, I believe he did do it. So, all right, that's all I wanted to do, is provide that dream analysis that I had. It wasn't nothing about the ex, the dude from way back in my childhood. It was just his name was significant. So David and Marcus, if he has someone around him named Marcus, they probably helped do that to that little girl. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for listening.